Hey YouTube, Mad Mardigan here. So I did my, I would say, lackluster unboxing videos today. As you can see, I got the headset going. It does like change colors and shit. You can see, woohoo. Um, Everything's fine. I seem to be having an issue with my rig though. Uh, First of all, the scimitar, which is right here, is a really nice mouse. I've been playing with it for about an hour and a half. It's been working fine. All my the Q2 software, it deleted all my profile things and stuff, so I had to go through and redo it all. I'm actually going to change it around in a little bit. Anyway, here's the keyboard. I have it all blue again with the green. I'm actually going to change this back to green. I have my macro key set up to every color. These first 12 buttons here are my hunter, and each key is set to the color of the ability in the game. Now, the problem that I'm having is the MM800 mouse pad. Now, in Q, if you look at the Q, I'm going to bring it up here on my screen. Okay, I'll bring it up here on my screen and show you guys. So in Q, if you look there, okay, let me minimize that. If you look right here, it says MM200 Polaris, Void, and K95 RGB, and the Scimitar. The problem is that, let me open that up because I like to see what's going on. The problem is with that is the fucking mouse pad won't be seen by fucking Windows at all. And I will have to literally unplug and plug and unplug and plug in the mouse pad 15 times, and I've tried every port on here until it's finally recognized. Okay, and it is recognized now. That's just badass, though. I will say that is a badass fucking thing. Um, I I love the feel of it. The mouse just glides over it. I mean, it's a really nice mouse pad. Is it worth 60 bucks? Yes, I will say it is. But again, the issue is that I don't know if it's my rig. I don't know if it's something electrical going on. I have a 1,000-watt power supply in there. I don't know what else it could be. Now, somebody on the forum said to unplug the USB port, go downstairs. Sorry, not unplug it from a USB port. Go downstairs, plug in one of those little box cell phone chargers that connect via USB to the phone, and I plugged the mat into that, and then it plugged directly into the wall, and it didn't even light up at all there either. So I'm not sure if I have a defective one or if it's just something that my rig doesn't like. Um, I do need to completely wipe this whole computer, like, and start completely from scratch, like at the start. And when I do that, we'll have to wait and see what occurs with my stuff. But this headset is amazing. People say, well, wireless doesn't work. Well, no, this thing worked. All I did was I had to plug in the little dongle first and make sure it was blinking white, which it was. And if not, there's a little tiny hole you can put a paper clip in, push the button down, and it'll work. And then hold down the power button. You have to hold down the power button for 10 seconds. It'll be blinking. Mine blinked red for a while, and then and it was still blinking and it was seen by the Q2 software, and I could change whenever I wanted it. And there's a lot of presets and stuff you can go to. The only issue with the Q software that I am seeing is that there's an advanced button. Now the advanced button is something, yeah, I did use it to set up my keyboard and stuff. Because the non-advanced mode didn't do what I want. But if you put it in the advanced mode, that works for all of your gaming peripherals. Um, and the MM800, if it's in advanced mode, won't do the whole rainbow. It's at least it's not on here. It's not on the menu, I should say, for being able to do that little cool wave deal bob that I can do. So that's an issue I think that Corsair needs to work on because I would like to use the rainbow wave and the advanced mode. Overall, these peripherals are great. I haven't tried to use the scimitar buttons on the side yet. I'm still getting used to the mouse. I'm currently running at, let's see, DPI. It's blue, so I'm running at 6500 DPI. I tried it at the full 12,000 and I could use it. I will say I can use it, but it's it's hard. It's not easy um, at all. So the other issue that I noticed as all this stuff was going on, my scimitar would do like a malfunction thing where it wouldn't do the lighting and stuff. It was kind of funky. So I don't know what that's about. Corsair does have a lot to work on with the software and stuff. The headset's fucking amazing. I mean, I thought this would be the hardest thing to get set up. Actually, it was the mouse mat. I am reading on the forums and other places that some people are having issues with the mouse mat being seen by Q and stuff like that. So hopefully Corsair can get up with their game and make it to where this thing's just plug and play. Again, I don't know if plugging it into a USB port that just plugs directly into a wall socket is supposed to make it do its regular thing, but if I were to unplug it and plug it into another port, the whole thing just wouldn't light up at all. It won't light up. The USB little port on the mouse mat works completely. Like even when it's all stupid and it's not seen by Q, it works on the mouse mat, and I can use it to plug in my dongle there, which I'm going to do. But if anybody has any issues with the mouse mat and you guys know that there is something going on with it and it's not just me, let me know because I have a forum post on the Corsair forums asking this because I want this thing to work. You know, I mean it is right now, but if I have to move and I forget which port it's plugged into and I plug it into another port, it's not going to go. So yeah, let me know what's going on. And yes, the other devices that plug into the same ports that this thing did, they all worked fine. I could unplug the webcam and plug it into every single port in the back of the computer, and it would work just fine. It would. So I'm not sure if it's a driver issue on my computer or if it's just my mouse mat's retarded. Anyway, that's the setup there. I'll give you guys one more look, and I'm blue because I'm Alliance, so that changes color. I'm not. It just changes. So blue for the Alliance, everybody. I do miss the white though. Um, top that the mouse mat that I did have, but yeah. All right. Let me know what you think. Any questions, concerns, comments, let me know. Hopefully, because I know that my K95 was having a malfunction problem with the old Q software when I first got it. It really was. It would say malfunction and I'd have to restart the computer, unplug it quite a bit when I first got it. But after an update or two, this thing hasn't had any issues ever since. So let me know what you think. I know I am not expecting new electronics to work completely the way they're intended right off the bat because it's an electronic. Electronics don't normally do that. So that's what's going on with the MM800 mouse mat. The scimitar, a little bit of issues here and there, but just fine. I recommend these products. I will say that as far as like comfortability is concerned, I don't see any issues. So, all right, thank you.